All right, welcome back to this 2000 point 10th edition battle report. Before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like and subscribe button and notifications. It really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also teamed up with my local game store, Recess Games. Go into their, click the link below, go into their shopping cart, and put anything in the store, have it shipped right to the house. Use the promo code Monster, all caps Monster. If you don't have a local game store, please use mine. With all that being said, let's get into the list. So first game, 10th edition on the channel, bringing Mortarion, Primarch versus Primarch, as you saw in the thumbnail. So I have, my list is about 1990, roughly about 1990. I give or take 5 points, but it's not over 2000. We'll start with Mortarion. Mortarion will be the Warlord. He's not as defensive as he was in 9th edition, but he still does some cool stuff, and we'll show that as we get along, as we go through the game. I also have 2 Plague Burst Crawlers with entry cannons, Plague Burst Mortars, and Heavy Stubbers. Still like the Stubbers over the Flamers, but with the new Overwatch rule, Flamers could be a little bit more handy. I also have a unit of 2 Blight Haulers, Malefic Blight Haulers. I have a 5-man unit of the Blight Lord Terminators, one with the Heavy Plague Weapon and one with the Plague Spewer. And attached to that is going to be my Lord of Variance. Variance, he actually will give my Plague Burst Crawler basically a spotter and let their mortars +1 to hit. I also have a 3-man unit of Death Shroud Terminators with the Lord Fargus is going to be my Lord Discordant. Lord Contagion, and he's going to be attached to this unit. He will also have the enhancement of the Deadly Pathogen, which gives him +1 attack and +1 attack characteristic and +1 strength characteristic. I also have 2 Plague Marine units, both 5-man. The Tallyman will be attached to the one. Both will have bubonic weapons, and both will have heavy plague weapons. That would be symbolized by the flail and the plague axe. And then the 2 champions will have power fists, which will be your heavies. I also will come over and have 2 20-man units of Potswalkers. Yeah, we'll see. I think Potswalkers in this particular edition, and I've only got a few games under my belt, so I think Potswalkers are going to probably see the board a lot more, just because they have to slow things down and let us move around a little bit. So screening is going to be important, I think, for Death Guard as of right now. So that is my list. Let's go take a look at the Ultramarines.
Sure.
All right, guys. Before we get into this Ultramarines list, my buddy Nico's back, coming to get on the channel. First battle report on the channel. All right, Nico, what'd you get?
All right, man. We'll bring some Ultramarines. I've got Ghoulman. He is the Warlord. I took a couple other squads outside of that. I've got a unit of Inquisitors with a Phobos Lieutenant. I've got a unit of 10 Desolation Marines with Apothecary. The Apothecary is going to be given the enhancement of Bolter Discipline. I've got a Ballistus Dreadnought, a Redemptor Dreadnought. I've got a unit of Eliminators with Last Fusils and the Instigator Bolt Carbine with the Phobos Librarian attached. I've got a unit of 6 Blade Guard. This is going to be, I know Chaplain Cassius, he's going to be a Judicar with the Honor Vehement enhancement. And then I've got 10 Hellblasters that are going down in a drop pod.
All right. Normally,
that's all I got.
I'm going to give him a hard time on camera. Normally, Nico's a good painter, except today he's bringing nonsense.
Trying to get it there, guys.
Nonsense.
Trying to get it there, okay?
I'm just kidding. We'll be back with the deployment, the setup. All right, guys, we are back for the deployment and the setup. So we have, we drew the mission. We have our primary mission is going to be Scorched Earth. Basically, it's the old raise. So we go on an objective, and you can pick it up and remove it off the board. But if you do not do that, you score five victory points for the for holding for each objective that you hold. And then when you raise them at the end of the game, you get a certain amount of points, whether it be 5 or 10 or 15 or whatever it is. Supply lines is that you just for player controls. Let's see. In this mission, the player controls an objective marker and on the deployment zone. At the start of the command phase, they roll a d6 and a 4-up. You get a command point, so it's pretty nice. And then the Crucible of Battle is going to be the sideways deployment, which you can kind of see the way we have it set up here. Guys, I got to get used to the cards again, so you bear with me on trying to read all this stuff all at the same time. So here is a good look at what the map looks like. We have, these are all going to be counted as ruins. If you watched the channel before, you see that these will be concrete walls. They're not breachable. They're not scalable. If you fly, you cannot land on top of it because it's 6 inches and you can't fight then. We don't want models to be interactive or be non-interactive. So you have to go through it. Obviously, to fly now, you have to go up and over. You can't land on it. So everything else is going to be ruins. And the new change in 10th edition with ruins is everything is first floor line of sight blocking. So even if it does have windows in it like that one, the first floor line of sight is still blocked. So I can't see in, can't see out unless I'm actually inside the, not in the deployment zones, but we won't even cover that now because I have nothing in the middle. We are going to count this as one piece of terrain. We're going to count this one as one piece of terrain. So it's not just 2 pieces. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got the deployment zones. We're kind of off center. One in the middle, as you saw in the Crucible. You have some off-center objective markers. One in the middle, close to that edge, close to this edge, and then in our deployment zones. All right, sir. Let's see. As far as deployment goes, so if you ever play Tempest of War, if you watch my channel, we play a lot of Tempest of War. It's my favorite kind of way to play. So we do draw cards. We do get these tactical mission cards, like in Tempest.
Dave was looking at his face up.
Yeah, exactly. These tactical cards, and you draw 2 of these instead of 3. You draw 2 of these per round, or you can play a fixed mission. The fixed mission, you have these icons here. For example, Storm Hostile Objective. So you then would pick 2 of these, and then you would play those 2 objectives. Like say, for example, if I did Cleanse and Storm Hostile Objective, I can only do these 2 per the entire game. And it's 20 points maxed on each one of those objectives, each one of those secondaries. So that's kind of how this works. And so we will go through a little bit more as we go, a little bit more of the rules, new setups and stuff like that. So as of right now, my deployment is set just to play. I don't know what cards I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw the tactical card from Tactical, so I don't know if I'm going there. I don't know where I'm going, so I just kind of deployed everything on the line here just to wait and see what cards I picked. I do have a unit of Plague Marines up in Deep Strike or in Tactical Reserves. Nico, what'd you do?
I have a little bit of shenanigans for my Phobos stuff, which is kind of up on the line, infiltrating, and then other than that, I tried to just remain hidden and not get shot first turn.
I mean, pretty good strategy. Don't get shot first turn. First or second turn, what do you think? Well, you might be going first.
I think I'm going first.
There you go. You're going first. All right.
Respectable 6.
We start with 0 command points in 10th. We do gain them when you go up. In the command phase, though, you do roll to see if you get another one. Because does it start in the first or second round? Supply lines.
Supply lines, I believe, starts right now.
Right now. So roll and see if you get another one.
It's only for the player whose turn it is.
Right.
Yeah. 4 up.
No, you do not.
Okay. And then cards I choose: Assassination and Storm Hostile Objective. I don't think this can be.
So while he's reading that card over,
this secondary mission cannot be achieved in the first battle round, so it goes back in the deck.
So the way the cards work now, we're drawing 2 of them. Go ahead, Nico. Draw your second one.
Area Denial.
Which can be done, I believe.
Yeah, I can get there.
Which is in just being a unit within 6 inches of that. It doesn't have to be wholly within. It just needs to be 6. So if he opted to...
Wholly within.
Does it say wholly within? Or
yeah,
does it say
wholly within.
he can opt to get rid of one of these, pay the CP, and get rid of one of these at the end of the turn. If he doesn't get any of them, like assassination, he can then put that back and then get refunded a command point. So that's something new with the tactical cards. And so yeah, we will. Do you have anything new to do in your command phase?
So I have to do my
start.
scout move, which I didn't do yet. I'm apologize here. These guys have a 6-inch scout move.
Okay.
Which is what they're going to do right here. They're going to move right up, bounce in. So in my command phase, I have to declare if I'm going to my Oaths of Moment target. I have to say what Guilliman's going to do, and then I have to figure out if I'm going to go into a doctrine. So I need a little think.
Okay, we will be back after the think. All right, we are back after Nico's movement phase. Nico, what did you do?
All right, so in my command phase, a couple things. I went into Devastator Doctrine so I can advance and shoot all weapons. I did the Master of Battle ability for Guilliman, where I can pretty much get Oaths of Moments twice, and I declared that here for the first on the unit of Poxwalkers, and on the second unit right there.
Okay.
Outside of that, in my moon phase, I moved these guys right here. Moved the Ballistus Dreadnought around. Got my unit of Eliminators. I keep forgetting their name for some reason. Up here, I moved Desolators over, moved these guys over. Everyone advanced. This drop pod came down. Hellblasters are out. That's where we're at.
All right, and going into his shooting phase, I'm going to spend one for Cloud of Flies, and I'm going to put it on my Terminators, which makes them -1 to hit. Oh, and the other thing that I did was, because I have to pick my Plague Hosts, I picked from Artarian in the beginning of the battle round, I picked Miasma Pestilence, so anything within 6 inches, which is going to be both of these Plague Burst Crawlers are going to be also -1 to hit.
All right. Starting with shooting.
I'm sorry, benefit of cover. It's benefit of cover, not -1 to hit. It's not the old Miasma.
We'll go with the blast weapon first from this, what is it, I don't think I'm within 12 inches, actually, with the drop pod. No, I'm not, but I think, is it okay if I just go like this?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I'll probably give you a charge, but oh well. All right, so 12 inches now I'm within. I'm going to shoot this unit of Poxwalkers. So what is it? The new blast roll is every 5?
Every 5 you get
and it's
one.
a 10-man or a 20-man?
20-man.
So it's a 20-man, so I get 4 extra shots.
Yep.
And I'm D6 +1 already, so it's going to be 5 shots minimum. And then +2. We are hitting on 3s. Everything. And then we are...
Toughness 4.
Wounding on 3s, rerolling everything because of...
Oaths.
That's all of it.
AP?
No AP.
Sorry, what's the damage?
1.
6 ups. Saved 1.
Okay.
So, what was that? How many were there?
7.
7 of them, so 6 of them die.
Wow. Drop pod kills 6 Poxwalkers. I'll take that. Next, we're going to go into the Desolation Marines. So the Super Cracks are going to go into the Terminators. I believe that I've got...
This is 2 10-man. This is 1 10-man unit?
Yeah, 1 10-man unit.
Okay.
I think 3 of them can't see the Terminators or the Poxwalkers, so I'm going to have to roll them separately.
Okay.
And then the Sergeant has the Vengor launcher, so he'll shoot his Vengor launcher into the Terminators, and then that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Super Cracks that'll go into the Terminators. So we'll start with the Oaths of Moment, because I want to follow this Master of Battle.
Yep.
Because I have to kill the first unit and remove the first unit before I can gain the access to the second.
It's the second unit.
So
the first unit has to die in order for you to get this...
for Master of Battle to kick in.
For Oath of Moments to kick in onto the Terminators.
Correct. So we'll start with the Castellans. The Castellan launchers from the Desolation unit. That's all going into the Poxwalkers. You will get the indirect fire benefits because I did move.
Okay.
The only reason that the ability I have to remain stationary.
Gotcha.
So.
So they'll have a 6-up save.
Yeah, I do get blast still, so I killed what we said 6.
Yep.
So 3.
Two. Yeah.
Two. So there's 10 of them with Vanguard or with the Castellan, so it's 10 D3 shots. This is a lot of math. So this is D3 shots, and then each one of them is going to get 2 extra shots from the blast keyword. So this is 1.
So basically, we have 40 shots.
40 shots.
Into the Potswalkers. Gonna wipe them out.
You're -1 to hit because of the indirect fire, so forced to hit you. But I'm re-rolling everything.
Well, before we re-roll everything, we'll roll.
It's cocked.
Yep. We'll roll.
Just these wound rolls?
Just the wound rolls. See if it makes a difference.
Okay. That was right there. So, force to wound you. I'll re-roll the wound rolls, okay?
Yeah, yep.
Cocked. In the box. Okay. All those, sir. So you need 6s there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, dude. You spiked that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 die. So I'm pretty sure the rest of them are going to die. So I had 7 left, or 4 left or something.
Yeah.
So they're gone.
So then we'll shoot those 6 frags, those 6 super cracks into the Terminator unit.
So all of them. Wait. So let me pause. Okay.
All right, guys. I got 6 super crack rockets. They are going into the next unit of
Oaths.
Oaths. Yep. Is there still poxwalkers that are left right there? Those are dead, right?
Dead. Yeah, they're dead.
The others are dead. Okay. So you made the -1 to hit, right?
Yep. Cloud of Flies made a -1.
So I'm hitting on 4s, which goes to 5s. So I'm going to be on 5s now.
Okay.
Rerolling everything because it's the next Oath target. Oh, good. Oh.
Lethal or no?
No. Okay. That was good conversion. And then strength 10, so wounding on 3s. Rerolling everything. Not in the box. All right. 4 at AP -2.
AP2. All right, so it's going to be 4 ups on their invul anyway. Save all but 1.
And it's D6 +1.
All right.
So
kills 1.
Kills 1. And then next we've got the Vanguard launcher. And that's going to be from the Sergeant. So that is D6 blast. So I killed 1. Did this in reverse order. So should have done the Vanguard launcher first, I guess. How many shots? 2. This is hitting on 2s, going to 3s.
Yep.
We're rolling this. And then strength 6, so wounding, or strength 7, sorry, wounding on
not a 1.
3s. All right. AP -1, so 3 up. Oh, 2 damage.
2 damage. All right, 1 down to 1.
Okay. Next, we're going to shoot all of the Oculus bolt carbines here into this guy.
All right
there. You're going to have cover because you're not fully visible. So 5 shots coming at you, not within rapid fire range. All I need to do is hit you to give you that +1 to hit.
Yep.
So there's that, and then 1 wound.
How about that? AP?
No AP. You're good. And then the lieutenant, his gun also. Let's go here. He's got the master-crafted scope bolt carbine. So we are hitting on 2s. 6 is the wound. Nothing. All right. Now what that's going to give me is +1 to hit against that unit.
Yep.
Because that's their special ability. And then we're just going to come right up against this then. Because they get to shoot and move.
Okay, and where's that from?
That is from the lieutenant. So his ability, he has the shoot and fade. Oh, it's actually a D6 move. Sorry. For 2. So I got to move back. I apologize. So I only get to move 2 inches. I took that a little too far.
It would have been nice if you'd have rolled like a 6 right there.
Yeah, it would have. So I'll just come to right here.
All right.
Just to kind of get a little bit further away from you. All right. Next, so the new rule is when you're up on here and you're shooting down, you get additional AP, right?
6 inches.
Only 6 inches out?
No, you got to be 6 inches high off the ground.
6 inches high off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be like this one here. That one's only 4 inches.
Baloney. All right. So we'll do
yes,
them next.
that is a rule called plunging fire, and it's a 6 inches high.
Okay. I warp smite. I don't know what the range of that is. Real quick, I'm just going to look. Warp smite is 24 inches. Ooh, that's good. I've got 24 inches. So we'll start with the warp smite. We're going to do the focused witchfire because why not? So D6 for 4. 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
Are they hitting on 2s now? Because then you make them +1 to hit.
Oh yeah, hitting on 2s. Well, either way, don't matter. And then strength 6, devastating wounds. Looking for a 6 here. Woo!
All right.
So that's 1.
Just 1.
And that's D3.
Just a mortal wound, right?
Yeah, it's just mortals, and that's D3 for 2. So 2 mortal wounds.
1's down to 8.
Oh, they got an additional wound this edition.
Yeah, they went up to 10 wounds.
See, guys, all this more baloney I got to deal with, man. All right. Then the eliminators. I have 2 las fusils. So las fusils, we've got 1 shot apiece. We're hitting on 3s, +1, so we're hitting on 2s. And then strength 9, so 5s. Wow, 2 wounds. AP -3.
That's still a mortal?
No, I don't have devastating here.
AP -3?
AP -3.
5s. Nope, takes it.
D6 damage apiece.
All right. Roll it out.
4, 3.
We'll fly with 1.
Gosh. All right, Instigator Bolt Carbine. 1 shot here. Hits. I need a 6 to wound. No. All right. Next, we'll go with the Dreadnought here. Try to plank 1 more wound off. I think I should probably shoot with the cracked missile first and then the las cannon. I would say so. So his abilities, if you're at starting strength, which you are because you haven't lost the model yet, I do get to reroll 1s.
Okay. So
actually not killing you all the way there helped me a little bit. So his ranged weapons, sorry, I'm on the Redemptor. I need to go to the Ballistus. His ranged weapons, he's got the las cannon and then the missile launcher. So we'll start with the crack missiles. So 2 shots hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And then strength 10, and you said toughness 10?
Yep.
So 4 is the wound. Nope. All right, then the las cannon. Again, hitting on 2s.
Twin lance cannon?
It's 2 shots.
Okay.
Ballistus las cannon. And then strength 12, so wounding on 3s. 1 wound. This is AP -3.
Saved it.
Save it. All right, man. Okay. I tried. These guys also fire and fade. I think that they actually get to move the full 6. I don't believe they have the that's just from the Instigator Bolt Carbine equipped. They don't have D6, it's just they get to make a normal move. So they're just going to drop back down and be obscured.
All right.
Boom, boom. There we go. Okay. Over here, I guess I'll shoot with the Redemptor next because let's probably go with Ghoulman just so that I don't remove Ghoulman's ability to shoot. Right? I guess that would probably be the best thing I can do.
Yeah, what's his range?
So the Hand of Dominion has a range of 30. So I just want to make sure I don't lose that range. It does have rapid fire too, but you're not within 15. So we'll just take those 2 shots. We'll put it right into the Terminators. Maybe I can flank off that last Terminator. Or reroll the 1 because it owes a moment. And then this is strength 6, toughness 6, so 4 to wound. Rerolling for most of the moment. Nope. Okay. So we'll just do the Hellblasters next. The Hellblasters are going to go all into that Terminator unit.
Okay.
So they have 2 shots each. We are going to Hazardous tests are taken at the end of the shooting phase or at the end of the move, at the end of the unit using it.
End of the. I think it's end of the unit using it. Like the same.
Okay. So I did do the increased smite here, so I will owe you a hazardous test.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1. We're good.
We're good.
Okay. And I will owe a hazardous test on this unit as well. Now I never even did my exploding 5s and 6s over here. That was my bad for that bolter discipline. Whoopsie daisies. We're learning, guys.
That's
We're
right.
learning.
Game.
Jeez. I might have killed that Terminator. Oh well. So they're plasma incinerators. They're going to be 2 shots apiece. So this is 20 shots coming at you. They are strength 9 or strength 8. Sorry.
So the question
by 1.
Yeah, I didn't read that right. Good.
All right, guys. So we're going to be hitting on 4s because you're -1 to hit still, right?
Yep. Reroll.
Rerolling.
Are they hazardous?
What?
Are they hazardous?
Yeah, I'll owe you a hazardous test.
Oh, that's right. It happens at the end. That's right.
Yeah. All right, and then this is going to be wounding on 3s. Strength 8.
Okay. Reroll.
All right.
AP.
AP, I think is -3.
-3?
Yep.
So the cover ain't going to make a difference.
Because you're going to be on 4s.
Because I'm going to be on 4s anyway.
All right, so 4 ups. It is 2 damage a pop.
All right, so I'm going to lose that 1, 2, 3. 3 and... Yeah, lose 3. We lose this guy. I'll lose this guy. I'll take this guy off. I'll take 3, and then 1's going to be on 1 run.
All right. And then we're going to just rinse and repeat with the Redemptor Dreadnought. He's going to do everything into that unit.
All right.
All right, so Redemptor Dreadnought, everything's going into there.
So guys, the new benefit of cover rules, we were looking over it. So as long as this ruin is blocking a line of sight or have partial this, then I would get cover on the guys who, let's say this guy here, I have to draw a line. I would get cover on him, and I would get cover on him, but the guys who are out here, I would not be able to take cover on. You don't necessarily have to be in the terrain anymore to get cover from the terrain.
Correct. So we'll start with the Storm Bolter. Both hit. It's twin linked, so I'm rerolling wounds no matter what. 1 wound, 2 wounds, no AP.
2 up.
Good. Oh, I thought there was a 1 there. All right, we'll go to the Icarus Rocket Pod, D3 shots. Doesn't hit, rerolling. Doesn't hit. All right. We'll do the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Maybe plank off a mortal here.
Trying to get that one guy dead so you can shoot the plasma at him.
Yeah, that's the whole point here. Just get all the small arms fire out of the way. 4s. God, what if that was my wound roll? That would be great. Just wasting all the 6s.
Now. Yeah,
wasting all the 6s, dude. All right, there's 2. And then this is strength 5, so I need 5s. Those will be mortals, and then we're rerolling here. Ooh. So take 3 mortals, and then you have 2 saves. No AP.
Okay, that was. We have to reroll. You have to roll that one, right?
No, there was a 5. 5 to wound you.
Oh, that was a reroll. That was a reroll.
Yeah,
I got you.
So you got 2 saves, no AP.
So save those, and then
you take 3 mortals. Yep. And then the plasma for 6 shots. Hitting on 4s. And then this is strength 8, right? Strength 9. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling. All right, 4, AP -4. 3 damage apiece.
All right, get them.
All right, well, I did achieve assassination. I didn't expect to achieve assassination there, to be honest, completely honest with you.
I didn't either.
Okay, So that's my turn. Yeah, I am going to score both area denial and assassination.
All right.
So because this is a tactical,
5 points.
I get 5 points, and then for
should be 5 again.
Yep, 5.
All right.
And then I owe you a hazardous test for my. It's D3 mortal wounds that I take for 2, so I'm going to lose 1 Hellblaster.
Okay.
Cool thing about Hellblasters is they shoot on death,
right?
Which is even when they fail a hazardous test. So
right.
on a 3-up, I get to shoot on death. All right, so 1 Hellblaster is going to die, and he's going to shoot on death.
All right.
I guess I'll shoot the Poxwalkers. Both hit. 1 wound.
Damage?
2.
Dead.
All right.
All right, so 1 Poxwalker dead. Take 1 from the back. All right, so at the, let's give myself a CP. You're going to score 10 that round. And we will roll for the tally man, because he does that in my command phase now. And I do get 1. It's going to put me up to 2. And then we're going to draw my cards, which are going to be behind enemy lines, which is not good.
I don't think you can score that first one.
Doesn't say.
Really, they expect you to move all the way across the board as Death Guard.
I guess so. And then to play teleport homers, which is another one that's just pretty tough for me. So probably shake one of those, but I'll do that off camera. All right, guys, we are back after my movement, and what I ended up doing was spending a CP and putting back behind enemy lines and getting engaged on all fronts, because I'm more so likely to do that than to get behind everything over here. Also spent the CP to do Nurgle's Gift, and what that did is able to D3 heal that Blade Hauler, and then I just moved up a little bit here. Tried to get these guys onto on the objective, but I only advanced them a 1, so it didn't get there. Moved up Mortarion and the Plague Burst Crawlers, trying to get them more in action. I don't think I can keep Mortarion back. I think he has to get into the fight. I got about a 7-inch charge from my Potswalkers to these guys, and I have an 10-inch charge from my Blade Haulers into whatever Nico has pushed up against that wall. And then I have something like a 5-inch charge here into this drop pod. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And yeah, so Mortarion has the ability to and it's called the, let's see, I think it's called the Lord of the Death Guard, which basically allows him to, when any units within 6 inches, turn off all they can ignore all modifiers. So that's modifiers to any characteristic, any battle test, any rolls or anything, turns it all off within 6 inches. So that's actually really nice. So basically, if I decide that I'm going to indirect this Plague Burst Crawler, instead of taking a penalty to go over everything, he's just going to be hitting on 3s because he's within 6 inches of Mortarion. So that's actually really nice. And so, yeah, that's where we are right now. And I'm going to start with this Plague Burst Crawler. And I'm just going to put everything into, I think, I'm just going to put everything into these Hellblasters. Because as of right now, they're the immediate threat. Or should I put it into the Desolators? Well, these guys do 3 damage each, right?
2.
2 damage each. What do these guys do?
D6.
D6 damage each?
From their super cracks, yeah. And then they have the indirect fire. Desolators are probably the most.
And they're Primaris, right? They're only Primaris?
Yeah, that doesn't matter anymore, though.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is they're not Gravis.
No, yeah, they're only T4.
So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll put the entropy cannons and the stubber into the Hellblasters, because that's what I can reach. And then I'll put the Plague Burst Mortar into those guys.
What's the strength of the mortar?
8.
And what's the AP?
AP2.
AP2?
Yeah, so
it's indirect right now, and I'm getting cover. So I can't benefit from cover more than once, so I'm just going to be at a 4-up. How much damage does it do?
2 damage.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right, so here we go. We're going to start off. It's D3 plus 3 plus
Blast.
plus 2. So we're going to have 6 plus 3. Okay, so that's my 6, then my 3, then my 2 for the blast.
Wait. What? D6 plus 3?
It's D6 plus 3, then blast.
And blast gives you 2.
Blast gives me 2.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, so D6.
Yeah, you're good, man. I'm just like, holy.
I'm doing it for the.
You know what I'm used to? You just roll in and just whiff it on
Right,
these
exactly.
things. So you are -1 to hit because I'm indirect.
Well, not because
you're ignoring it.
Exactly.
Ah.
So real quick for the camera, D6. When I roll a 6 plus the 3 plus 1 for each 5. 1 for each 5 of the blast.
I'm going to worsen your armor penetration by 1 with armor of contempt here.
Okay. All right. And then, so we're hitting on 3s because Mortarion.
Yep.
So the Lord Variant. So here's why killing the Lord Variant was important. The Lord Variant would have gave, because you can see those Desolator squads, that was the character he got assassination from. He'd have seen them. He adds 1 to the hit roll. So I would have been hitting on 2s. But you took them off the board. So
real quick, I with the armor of contempt, I guess I was supposed to do it when you targeted them. So if you need me to go back, okay, all right.
No, this is everybody's learning how to play the game.
Literally, I'm reading the rules as we go.
So here we go, hitting on 3s, and they are lethal, so that will actually wound, and then wounding on 2s. And no rerolls because of I'm not in that. I didn't get that from Mortarion. Yeah, so we got that many -1s.
Well, so I am benefiting from cover, and I reduced your armor penetration. So I'm on 3s.
Okay.
Because you were at -2.
Yeah.
So
that's fine. 3.
1.
2 damage. Good.
And then your entropy and everything else into the Hellblasters.
Wait a minute. So, all right. So 2 damage. I don't know.
Yeah, I've pulled the model.
Killed 1.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have the 2 entropy cannons going into the
Hellblasters.
Hitting on that's actually
3s.
lethal. So
automatically wounds. AP -4 or something.
No, actually, I think they changed it.
Really?
Yeah, it's AP. Entropy cannons are AP -3.
So it's a 6-up. All right, 1 dies.
Yeah, D6 plus 1.
Does he shoot on death? He does.
He does. Nice.
2 shots. We'll put him into him.
Into Mortarion?
No, into the Plague Burst.
All right.
No.
Nothing. All right, then we have the...
I never pulled a model from before when he died
Heavy
of the hazardous
Stubber,
test.
which is going to be 6 attacks. I'm sorry, 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. That is not lethal. And then wounding on
3s.
3s.
AP?
Just 1. -1.
4 up. All right, take a damage.
1 damage. All right, and then we have the other Plague Burst Crawler, which I'm going to go right here, and we're going to also do the same exact thing I just did.
All right.
Actually, I think that I'll be able to hit 24 inches. So I'm going to actually do everything I have into the Desolators.
Okay, they still have the Armor of Contempt for this whole phase.
All right. So number of shots from the mortar.
Oh, that was a better roll for me.
For you.
You're still benefiting from 1 blast, not 2.
Right.
Because I did lose a model.
Right. And so here we go.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Yeah, because I lost it. And 2 autos.
Okay.
2 lethals, I should say. And then 1 more.
3s. Save it.
Saved them. All right. And then we have the
entropies.
Entropies. Just 1. Wounds.
All right. So this is going to be, I do have cover and I have reducing your arm. So it's 4 up. Save it.
All right. And then we have the
Stubbers.
2.
3 ups. Save them.
All right, these guys are going to put everything into
Incursors?
into incursors.
Do you have range on him?
With my cracks.
Okay.
Not with my meltas. So I'll put the cracks into that, and I'll put the meltas and the plague spy or the whatever they're called, the flamers into those guys. They're not flamers anymore, but so 2 meltas hitting on 3s.
2's the wound.
1 lethal.
AP -4, right?
Yep.
Goes right through. I think 2 are dead.
Unless I roll once. Okay.
Did you roll ones there? No.
Exactly.
Opposite.
All right, so then we have
Crack missiles?
we have 2 the bile spewers.
Are those torrent?
Those are torrent.
Okay.
No, they're not. They're not.
They don't auto hit?
They don't auto hit. No, they
Didn't
never
they used to?
No.
Oh.
Hitting on 3s. All hit.
What's the AP here?
No AP.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s. So 5.
5 3-ups. Oops. Ooh. Lose another one. 1 takes wound.
Okay. And then we're going to be the 2 frags. Hitting on 3s. Wow, that's horrible.
That was the 2 crack missiles?
Yeah, 2 crack missiles. I get +1 to wound on them, but it doesn't help when you miss.
Sure.
All right, so we will now go to Mortarion. Mortarion does have range onto these guys here. It's 18 inches for all his guns.
Gift of Plagues.
Yeah, so we're going to use Rotwind, which is D6 +3 in the box. So that's going to be 5.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, and these are sustained. Here, if you need glasses, read what that says on the Rotwind.
For Rotwind?
Yeah, it's in the...
Devastating wounds, lethal hits.
Okay, so lethals.
So 6s to hit are auto wounds.
Auto wounds.
They don't count as devastating, though.
Right, and then...
is there a 1 in there, sir?
No.
Okay. And then strength 7 -2, so 3's the wound, 6s are devastating.
All right, so we have 5 at whatever the AP is.
5 at AP -2, 1 damage. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
So shoot.
So 2 die, and then 1 takes a wound. So do I shoot on death? 3s both shoot on death.
All shooting on death, man. Every one of these guys that died shoot on death.
I have to shoot back at Mortarion because you shot me. Nothing.
All right. And we're just gonna try to chip some stuff down here. I got 3 guys, 2 guys actually, in range with the spewers, and one of them is not my champion.
Toughness 7.
So it's gonna be 5 shots.
Are they still strength 3?
Yeah, yeah.
It's such a weird mechanic.
So just 2. No AP.
Save 1, fail 1.
1 damage. And then the Lord Contagion does not have a gun. Charges. So we're going to charge here actually into the drop pod. And 4 is not going to do it, I don't think. No, 4 does not do it.
Wow.
We will charge the Potswalkers into those guys. 7 will not do it, I don't think, because you pulled. Yeah, 7's not going to do it. We'll charge those guys there into the whatever you have in the...
Yeah, that's a 10 you need right there.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right, so that was brutal.
So because you shot these guys with the mortar, I owe you a battle shock, right?
Yeah.
And I will owe you a battle shock right here, I believe. Right?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
You can do a 12. You got 12 there. You want to try?
Let's try it. Let's just try it for the heck of it.
Box scars.
Nope. All right. All right. I think what I'm going to have to do is...
So if the apothecary's leadership is a 5 That means that the leadership for the unit is a 5, right? You go with the leadership of the leader.
Hold on. I'm gonna try to make this charge here into this
Plague Crawler into
the drop pod.
Okay.
I know you can still shoot into it, but it still gives you -1.
Wow. I'll be able to shoot into it?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a vehicle, yeah.
Okay.
But it gives you -1. I really need to do that though.
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm just trying to stop protect it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do that. I got a 9. What I'm gonna have to do is swing it around here.
You're trying to move block me?
No, engage. This was my engage unit.
But
they didn't make the charge, so I have to do it for engage. And then that
Makes
unit.
sense.
Yeah, so I got 5 points for engage. So I got 5 points for engage.
Is it 4 for 3 and then 5 for 4 corners?
When you do a tactical, you get 5. Wait, I'll read it up. You'll see it in the score. And I'm gonna get rid of deploy teleport homers for 1 more.
All right. So I owe you a battle shock here.
Yep.
So I think I need 6s. I'm good. I need a 6. I'm sorry.
Oh, you were good on that. You said
it was an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then the lieutenant over there gives me a leadership of 6 as well. So good there.
Good.
You got to be over, right?
Yeah, you got to be over. Okay. Yeah. So I'll put the score up. What I got for engage.
Do I owe battle shock here? You didn't shoot them with a mortar, right? It's only when you shoot them with the mortar,
right? They're not on there, but we probably should do this attack, huh?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm jumping the gun here. Too much to remember. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, just 1, and that does not wound. All right, so we'll be back after the score. Get all this cleaned up. All right, we are back after the score. So you saw the score that it was, I get 1 extra point for engage on all fronts when I'm doing tactical. So, Nico, we didn't pull them on film, but what cards did you draw?
I drew Deploy Teleport Homer, and I drew Overwhelming Force. So Overwhelming Force, I got to kill stuff on objectives. For every unit I kill, I get 3 points.
Okay.
And then Deploy Teleport Homer within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield or in your deployment zone. I'm already within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield, so that unit is just going to do that.
Right, and that I don't have.
You're not within 3 of it?
I'm not within 3. I was just outside, and those guys aren't in range. So I don't know if you want to keep that card or not.
Yeah, I'll just take the 3 victory points from killing that thing.
Okay.
At that point, right?
Yeah, because that is on it.
Yeah, that's on it. I think my Dreadnought can take care of that. So, all right. What we're going to do first is start our
Did you have to do a battle shock test for that?
I passed the battle shock there, and I passed the battle shock here.
All right.
So, command phase, we're going to stay with the Master of Battle. We're going to put Host of the Moment on 2 units. We're going to put it back on that Poxwalker unit, and we're going to put it right here.
All right.
So, I'm going to spend 1 CP. I'm going to put this unit back into Devastator Doctrine, even though we have already done that. And that is through a stratagem. And that stratagem is called...
While he's looking, guys, we did this fight
Adaptive Strategy.
Off camera.
Yeah, and the...
didn't do anything.
I guess he doesn't have a melee profile.
No, he doesn't.
So, I thought he used to.
No.
Really?
I never had one.
I never got to... okay. So these guys are going to go back into Devastator Doctrine. That's going to give them the exploding 5s.
And that was adaptive. What was it called?
Adaptive Strategy.
Okay.
And actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my crack. I'm going to do it back there.
Okay.
So this is going to be first unit, second unit for Master of Battle, and then we're going to do the I'm not going to go into any other doctrine. I'm just going to do the Adaptive Strategy, put them back in a Devastator.
Okay.
Starting off my shooting, we'll just do some bolt pistols because I got them. I'll shoot it right here.
Okay. And guys, he did score 10 points for objectives earlier too.
I hold this one, I hold the middle one, and I hold over here. So here's 5 bolt pistols. You said a -1 to hit him, right? Because he's in combat.
Yep.
Need a 6 here. Nope. Plasma pistol. Nope. And then absolver. Nope. All right. Then we'll go with these guys. We'll do the Castellan launchers into the Poxwalkers.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right. There's still 20. I haven't even touched that squad yet, right? Or did I kill one?
You killed one.
All right. So I'm going to get an automatic additional 3 hits for each gun for the blast keyword. And then I owe you 10 D3 rolls for the Castellan. So the Castellan launcher is going to go there. The super frag is, or super crack is going to go into the unit behind it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, 10, 16. And then plus 3 for each one. So it'll be 30 plus 16. So we're at 46.
Okay. Okay.
All right, guys. 46 shots. Sustained hits, and they explode on 5s because of the bolter discipline. Okay.
So rerolls?
Yep.
It's a lot of
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm sorry, it was 11. Or no, 7, I'm sorry. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 exploding hits, and then these come out just to go right back in.
So if you need them.
Yeah, if I need them. All right, that's fine.
If you need them,
that's
that's 17 more hits.
That's fair. Well, I think we're going to kill the Poxwalkers. Wow.
Desolation units are pretty good.
Yeah, Gene Stealer Cult, you stand no chance. Force the wound here.
Yep.
So we can start right there before the reroll.
Just reroll those. Because I could roll a bunch of 5s and 6s.
And I have 17 more
After this.
wound rolls I can, or hits, yeah, wound rolls I can make.
Right. Just roll those 2 at the same time. All right. So it looks like 20 die. Fast math. 19 die.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28.
Guys, I know I get +1 on the cover because of indirect, but he's got 17 more shots. That would have been saving on 6s, and 6 I feel no pain that you're dice. But I know all that, but there's no need to re-roll it. No one wants to watch that.
So I have 9 super crack missiles going into the Plague Burst Crawler in the back. It would have been 8, but I did get to res the model from the Apothecary in the unit.
And so I'm going to spend a 1 for Cloud of Flies.
Okay.
Makes a -1 to hit. Yeah, you did bring one back too.
I did bring one back.
Yeah,
Yep. So exploding 5s and 6s here, and then so we're hitting on 4s. -1. So they go right back in.
All right.
Because I get the 3 back.
Toughness 10.
Force the wound. Rerolling because you are the Oath of the Moment target. There you go. 9. Or 8, sorry.
Damage?
It's D6.
These are 5 ups. So only save 1.
Oh.
That's not good.
Are you sure? It's 5 ups? I think it was 4 ups, right? You would be getting the benefit of cover here, wouldn't you? Because you're kind of obscured.
Yeah, so but you said how much? You said how much?
You don't get cover, unfortunately. I think it's -2. So you'd be don't you have a 2-up armor?
Yeah, I'd be at 4s.
You'd be at 4s. So there you go. Well, I mean, I'm trying to be accurate here.
No, you're right. You're right. I would be at 4s because it is a 2-up armor save.
All right.
D6.
D6 +1.
Okay. So you might just roll them all at the same time.
All right. Do you affect Nurgle units when you explode? Now?
I don't know. Let's see if I explode. I do not.
Okay. He gone. All right, and the Vengor launcher would just be wasted. We'll go with...
Running out of assets, guys.
We're going to go over here. We're going to do his Warp Smite. We're going to...
This guy here?
This whole unit into there.
All right.
Warp Smite. I'm doing the hazardous still, again, because I don't think there's any other reason not to do the hazardous. So 5. 3's to hit you. Looking for 5's to wound. So that's going to be one of those is a mortal, or for so 2 more. Oh yeah, that was a save then. So it was AP minus 2.
AP minus 2. Okay, so damage.
That's D3.
Okay.
So first one. So that's 3, and then second one.
Well, this is a mortal, right?
It just transfers to mortals.
Okay, it's okay. So you have
either way, you failed it, right?
Yeah. So 5.
Yeah, 5 damage.
All right, so that's gonna kill this guy. Which one did you roll second? The 3 or the 4?
The 4.
Okay, so that way it's gonna be down to, because that's gonna carry over. Mortal wounds carry over.
Oh yeah, you're right. And then the Illuminators, we got 2 last fusils. You're hitting on 3s because I moved. And then wounding on strength 10, right?
Yep.
5s. Nope. And then the Instigator Bolt Carbine hits. Does wound. Oh wait, no. I need a 6.
All right.
And then they're just going to drop back down.
All right.
We'll do the Dreadnought over here into Jen over there.
All right.
Last, we roll the... Well, no, you're not at full strength anymore. And then does wound.
All right.
AP minus 3.
Nope, takes it. Damage.
D6 plus 1. For 3.
All right, he's down to 6.
All right, 2 crack missiles. 1 hit. Nope. We'll do this Dreadnought. I'm going to put his plasma into him.
All right.
And I'll put everything else into the guy in front of me, I guess.
All right.
As well. Stormbolter.
This is into the Plague Burst Crawler here.
Yes.
Minus 1 to hit.
Sure. Nope. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. I guess the Icarus rocket pod. He has a fly keyword, so I might as well shoot him with the Icarus rocket pod.
Mortarian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Like you said, minus 1 to hit.
Yep.
6 is for devastating here. Nothing. Icarus rocket pod. How many shots? 3. 3's to hit. This is anti-fly 2+, I think. Finally made this gun worth the damn. Yeah, anti-fly 2+, so 2's here. All right, 3.
3.
Minus 1.
Minus 1, so 3 ups. Takes 2. Damage.
2 damage piece. 4 filament pains. 5 filament pains.
5 up. So we'll take 2.
Nice.
And he's down to 14.
All right. Next, we'll do plasma. How many shots? I get 4 shots. The 3 there.
This is now going into that guy over there.
3s. Strength 9. Toughness 10.
Yep.
5s.
2. Save 1. Damage.
3.
3 down to 3.
All right, and then I got to take a hazardous test for him because that was the supercharge. Nope.
And that other guy?
And a hazardous for him. Nope.
All right.
All right, and then I'll put all the Hellblasters into that last guy over there.
All right. Hellblaster's going from here to there.
Yep. What do you got? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Supercharging. I'm so happy that one don't explode me. 5 and 6 is here. 4. AP3. 2 damage apiece.
That will get him.
Does he explode?
No. Just shooting, and a lot of shooting.
It's become that kind of meta.
It really has.
Next, we're going to charge a couple guys. So I'll charge the Hell Blasters. Is that a good idea? I don't know. So I didn't really leave room for Ghoulman, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to charge here first with these guys.
Charging this instead of the Blade Guard vets. Charging the Dread instead of Blade Guard vets.
Yeah, charging the Dreadnought. That's the only charge. It's unfailable. So
right.
I get 5 attacks.
Let me hold on one second. Oh, you can heroically intervene, huh? Yeah, I'm going to spend 1, and I'm going to heroically intervene to get right into here.
Yep, makes sense. Now, can I I can't heroic back, right? Because it's only in your opponent's face.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
At the end of the charge phase.
Yep.
All right.
I feel like I might as well just charge the Blade Guard vets now. So that would have been the order I had to do it in, right?
No, because I do it at the end.
Yeah, but the Dreadnought would have had to go, and then they would go, right? So that the Dreadnought could get in. Right. Gotcha. All right. No, we're good. I'll just... Right. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to... Right. No more take-backsies. 3 hits.
Dude, we have the technology.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. 5
AP minus... Yeah.
Takes 1. Damage.
There's only 3? Oh.
Down to 9.
Wow, I thought that the Dreadnought used to be D3 plus 3.
Yeah, dude, they cut the Dreadnought's melee stuff, and dude, that's why they got the Brutalis or whatever it is, that new melee Dread.
That's kind of some baloney right there.
We'll go with the Dash round.
Redemptor Fist.
And we're gonna go with the so we'll go with the big attacks. I have 3 guys, so we're gonna have 4 attacks each. Hopefully I kill this Dreadnought. Or I mean this Plague Burst, or the Drop Pod. And then that's going to be hitting on 2s with lethal. I can reroll the hit rolls, which is just these ones. All right, so they all hit.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7 to strength. I think it's strength 8, but I could be wrong. Flipping through my cards, guys. Strength 8. So 3s.
Oh, those 3 6s are lethal. So drop 3. They already wounded.
And then, so we got that many. Yeah, minus 2.
5 ups. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. How much damage?
2 damage each.
All right. Do I explode? Nope. All right. Drop pod is lifted. This job.
There's that place here. And then we will consolidate 3 inches, but staying outside of engagement range. Just so I can take this objective, hopefully. These guys are mixed up. Just want to make sure I'm outside of engagement range. All right, and then fight back here. 3 attacks. Only one of those hit. And the 95s, nothing. All right, so at the end of your turn,
I'm going to get 1 point, one of the overwhelming force, because I did kill a Plague Burst Crawler that was on the back objective.
Yep, yes, you did.
And then I'm going to get 5 for Deploy Teleport Homer.
Okay, and so you are we'll do this real quick. How many do you have on here?
They're only OC1, I believe.
Yeah, so are my guys.
Hey, let's check here.
So I only have 4 here. I think you still have it.
They're OC1. How many do I have in range of it? I don't even know.
You have all
the whole unit?
All of them, yeah.
Okay. OC1, so 7. I have 7.
I got OC4 here, plus 4 there, so I have 8.
Yep, you control the point.
All right. So that's kind of good definition of how OC works. Objective control. That works out good. You got 10 that round from secondaries, but you also got 10 for holding the objectives. And we will be. I'm only holding 1 now. Well, I'm actually holding 2 because of sticky spread the sickness on that. So I'm holding 2. So I'm going to get 10 points for that. And yeah, we'll draw my cards real quick. So extend battle lines and defend the stronghold, which are both pretty doable. We both are going to go up a CP. And then I'm going to roll for the tally man. I did not get one. All right, we will be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after the after my movement phase. Defend stronghold and what was the other one I got? I don't remember if I went over the cards. And extend battle lines, which I'm going to do both of those. So what I did is I moved those guys over to hold that objective and contaminate that one. Remember, I still have that one for spread the sickness. I moved Mortarion up here. Right now, I have OC6 to his OC3. So I believe by the end of the phase, I should have that one, or the end of the turn, or however it works. But I have to get by the end of the turn. And then just kept these guys all in the same spot. And what I'm going to do is actually spend my 1 CP, and I'm going to D3 heal this this tank. Whoops.
Yeah, throw stuff at me.
2, and he's going to go up to 11.
Oh.
All right, and then we're going to go to the shooting phase. So I'm going to shoot all these things here. I'm going to shoot into the Blade Guard vets.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, because you got to take him first. You allocate the wounds, so I can't.
Do they have precision?
They do not have precision.
Ooh, boy.
So you get to allocate it all. It is tolerant, and it is lethal. So we're going to have 8, 10, 11.
Toughness 3 now because I'm in contagion range?
Yep. So hitting on force.
Yes.
And I don't think any of them are
I think wounding on 4.
Wounding on 4, I mean.
Yes.
Ignores cover. And I don't have devastating wounds on that, do I?
No, there's lethal hits,
Okay.
which is
doesn't make sense, but
your melee.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, you pulled it away before I could actually.
No, it was for the range attack.
Anti-infantry 4+.
We lost signal. Signal weak. Transmission. We believe the Death Guard had set off some kind of virus or plague bomb. Knocked out our transmissions. Update. Visual contact we don't have. Update. Mortarion charged the Hellblasters. Wiped out all but 2. The Special Terminators charged. Gilliman Heroic intervened. We're able to, the Death Guard Terminators, the Special Terminators ended up wounding Gilliman, taking out some of the Blade Guard vets. Update. Transmission received weak, but that's a signal. Ending the Death Guard turn. We'll show the score. Picking up in round 3 for the Ultramarines. Ultramarines, can you hear me? Ultramarines, signal lost.
Supercharging. Okay. And then stuff is 5, right?
For the Plague Marines? I thought everything was going into Morty.
Plasma,
plasma,
and,
okay.
and then everything else in Morty. All right, so 5.
5 at what?
AB minus 4.
Minus 4, so it's going to go right through. Damage? 2 each? 3 each?
Do you provide cover for your own unit?
No.
You sure? Morty wouldn't provide cover for them?
No.
They're not partially obscured by that?
No.
Okay, 3 each.
3 each? Why didn't you do that earlier, man?
I don't know.
Wait, let me see.
I forgot.
So 3 each, that would literally wipe the whole unit, dude. That's what I thought the plan was originally.
I don't know why I did that. All right. All right, so everything's going to go into Morty now.
All right.
Icarus Rocket Pod. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s.
How's he winning on 2s?
Anti-fly.
Okay.
2 up.
Save one.
2 damage.
2 damage. He's down to, oh wait.
No pains.
Takes 1.
Storm Bolter.
Down to 13.
Rolling the 1. And then this is 6s. 6s still. Okay. 3. No AP.
Good. Where are those rerolls coming from, just so everybody knows?
Oh, some moment.
Oh, because you killed the unit.
This is the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Literally nothing.
Rerolling though, right?
1 mortal wound.
1 mortal?
Yep. Well, okay. All right, charging. I think Ghoulman has to charge Morty. Yeah, Ghoulman's going to charge Morty.
All right. He's in.
He's in. 7.
Well, where you want to go?
I think I'm going to leave room for the Dreadnought to come in.
Okay.
The Dreadnought is going to charge both.
Okay.
That is a 9. And then here, we'll charge.
Yep.
We're in to him?
Yep. And go on objective.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go around. Just over here.
All right.
And then they got in with a 10. That'll just get me on the objective.
Yep. Trying to do things the right way, man. Even though I'm sure I messed up a couple times.
I don't really even care about them fighting, but whatever. All right, you don't have any interrupts?
I have no interrupts, so you get to do whatever you want to do.
All right, we'll start with the Executioner's Blade over there. Honor Behemoth, 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on... He's -1 to wound.
I got on some looking.
4s then. His strength 7. 6s are mortals.
He's not -1 to wound.
So it's 4 mortals and 2 saves. AP -2.
All right. So actually, he would be dead because the mortals would have done it. I know, guys. I forgot to do his abundance of sickness, which did damage to his blade guard vets and stuff, but no big deal.
2, 4.
Again, learning games, guys. We're not going to remember all the rules.
7.
Where are you going?
Ghoulie next.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
I think I have to use the
Guilliman versus Mortarion.
rerolling all hits and wounds.
God Blight.
God Blight. I think that we're gonna use the melee weapon.
Spoiler alert! So whoever didn't read the book God Blight, cover your ears for like 5 seconds. So last time this fight happened, Guilliman smacked. Actually, the Emperor smacked Mortarion back into Nurgle's garden in possessing Guilliman's body. Spoiler over.
Do I do lethal hits or devastating wounds here?
It doesn't matter. I got a 5 film of pain, so I'm okay with all of it. I'll give you a
you
thing.
still get a 7 wall.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to do the Hand of Dominion.
Hand of Dominion is what?
That is strength 7 attacks, Tuesday hit, strength 14, -4 damage.
Okay.
Lethal hits.
Okay.
So these are auto hits, or
Alright.
auto wounds, sorry.
Auto wounds.
And then strength 14, so 3s to wound you.
Yep.
Rerolling because of Osa Moment. So these are all AP -4 damage.
All right, so they're going to be on my invuln anyway. 4 up.
So take 16 damage.
16 damage so far.
How many wounds do you have remaining?
12.
Poop. That's not good.
Well, we'll see. I can really whiff this. We did
okay.
16, right?
Yeah.
Dude, have we not been paying attention to the rolls?
Yeah, there you go.
I need some 5-ups. I need at least 5 5-ups. Just be 1 live on 1 wound. I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I killed him to the wound.
Just to the wound.
Do you explode?
I do explode. Deadly demise, and I don't have any CP.
Oh, sorry.
Denied. And Mortarion gets smacked back to the warp.
All right.
Back to Nurgle's garden.
So could I consolidate towards that objective?
If you finish within range of the objective. So yes.
That would put me within range of the objective. Yep. Okay. Dreddy is going to pop the 3s to hit you. 3s to wound you. -2. 4 ups. Alright, 2 damage.
Stay alive with 2.
God, you think it'd at least be 3 damage.
Well,
dude, it's a 225-point model.
I'll swing back. Hits 2. Wounds 1.
Oh, it was 3 damage. It is 3 damage.
Okay. Well, he's still alive with 1.
Yeah, that's fine. He can live for 1.
And now you owe me a save.
2 up.
All right. All right. Pretty grim. Pretty grim now. All right, so at the end of your turn, what'd you get?
I definitely got... I did not get behind enemy lines, and I did not get defense stronghold because you're right here. You made that 9-inch charge. What I will do is discard...
Did you want to charge those guys?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Because you're going to kill me.
All right.
So I'm going to just go up the 1 CP for discarding. I mean, I hold on to them. I could probably score them next turn, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you have nothing to worry about for the rest of the
Sure. Yeah, I know.
Because Mortarion needed to live. We'll play it out just for entertainment reasons, but...
Yeah.
So I'm going to draw Bring It Down, which is Gilliman, right?
Yes.
Which is the highest wound count model.
Yep.
And then Aerial Denial, which I cannot
Actually, no, I'm sorry. It would be the
Dread.
Dread.
Okay. Aerial Denial, which I can't get. I'll probably spend my 1 CP just to redo that. All right, guys. So real quick, this wrap up. He didn't score anything in his with the cards. He'll decide if he wants to get rid of 1 or not get rid of 1.
I got rid of defend stronghold.
I got rid, and then so I actually got rid of. I spent 1 to get rid of Aerial Denial. I got to investigate sites. So as of right now, guys, we can tell you that the game's probably over. So we probably don't need to play it out all the way. So I'll show the score now, and we'll kind of just wrap it up. So let me show the score.
So
all right, guys. So you saw the score. It was actually, believe it or not, the score shows it's a little bit closer. I think, and ended up where. So there's still some points on the board I can get, but I only got 2 units left. He has a lot of units. I can't wipe out all of his units. Yeah. So he's going to get me on the primary no matter what I do, even if my secondaries are good. I guess I can roll the gambit if I wanted to, but at this point it's too late because I don't have any. I have to have models to actually do the gambit.
You would have these models to do the gambit. I'd be required to kill them, but I have all that indirect fire.
That's what I mean. Like this unit here is going to pick that all up, and not even worried about. So we're going to just call the game there. 10th edition. What do you think?
Loving it. Ultramarines are fun to play.
They do a lot of work, dude.
They did really well.
This unit right here
is all I needed.
They did a lot.
Do you like the Hellblasters?
I like the ability to shoot on death.
Yeah,
that's pretty nice.
The strength 8, strength 9 weapons I don't think are good enough.
So they if they overcharge, it's damage 3,
damage 2.
2. I think into my personal opinion, I think into infantry, they'll be good. Like playing Marines, they'll be good because 2 damage, you're shooting at death and stuff.
Yeah, kill a lot of Marines.
But I didn't, Potswalkers, they were good into, if you really needed to be good into Potswalkers. I think, how much is the unit?
250.
250? I think it's
I can take a whole other unit of Desolators.
For that?
For that.
That would be my choice. The whole unit of Desolators. But again, the other problem is that this is literally brand new. Not even, it's brand new edition. So we don't know
what's going to get nerfed.
What's going to get in the point value. In the point value. I mean, like, everything seems good, but we're basing everything on 9th edition gameplay. Does that make sense?
9th edition points.
9th edition, yeah, gameplay. So it's a different game. So what 250 points for Hellblasters, we just may not have the role yet of where the Hellblasters fit in. Although, if Desolators are less, then yeah, you're going to take Desolators over.
They did really good against the Terminators as well.
What did?
The Hellblasters.
Yeah, I think there's a role for them. I'm not sure how much the points are going to play into that factor.
I really like the move, shoot, move on this unit and this unit now. And I like the shrouding, so you have to be within 12 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go up against someone who has the Desolators, I can leave them on my back objective.
Right.
I can play this game where I just move up, I shoot, I move back down.
Right.
And they can't even target me.
Right. Yeah, I think it was you just outshot me on this game. I mean, these things did probably the most work. I think the Hellblasters were good, but this was, I probably should have fired a little bit more on this. I just didn't have to shoot in to take them out, and then you brought whatever I did kill back with the Apothecary. So that's where I think you need to have some precision shooting. Vindicare, but I can't take him in Death Guard, but Vindicare.
So Death Guard's in just a really weird place where do they want you to be a shooting army? No,
I think they want you to sit on objectives and outlast everybody. Except that I think that the shooting in this game right now, and the few games I played, is more than what Death Guard is built to do. Now, again, I may not have the units. I may not have the units that I need. You know what I mean?
What other units could you take? You have pretty much a whole deck.
I probably need
loaded boat drones.
That's drones. I probably need drones. I probably put my drones in there. Probably put more Plague Marines, more Terminators. I think we're gonna have to go Terminator heavy, in my opinion.
What about Nurgle Demons? Is there any play there?
I don't know. I really haven't looked at the codex yet. But Nico, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely, man.
As always, glad to have you, and God bless and peace out.